taking shots at the enemy. I'm gonna make it to the top, leave a legacy. If I got something to say, you better let me speak. Turn it up a new degree, bitch, you ain't seen anything. I pop off with the new rock, electronic, blow the sonic roof up. I'm too honest when I take a few shots. They're too toxic, need to take the noose off.
The 1960s marked the date of the release of the CB series, which ultimately became as one of the most iconic motorcycle lineups in the history. Now from 1968 to 1970s was the CB350, which went by claims such as reliability, easy to maintain as well as smooth power delivery. Now this in turn helped it outsell its competitors in US and Japan with its lightweight design as well as electronic start and smooth power delivery. Fun fact, the CB350 is also known as the GB350, which is sold in Japan. Knowing Honda's hunger for racing and performance, it launched the CB750, which hit a top speed of 200 km per hour with its 4-cylinder engine. Now with hunger comes the act of hunt, as Honda released models such as the CB450, the CB500 as well as the CB1100. Fast forward to 2020 and Honda wanted to get inside the mid-capacity bike segment, which of course led it to go head-to-head with Royal Enfield. Now as Honda wanted to lead its legacy forward, it did so by embracing vintage designs with modernity and tech, creating the three brothers, the CB350 H'ness, the CB350 RS and the CB350. And what we have here is obviously the CB350 H'ness. Now you would have heard me throw out words such as simplistic, classy and vintage like it's a bag of candy on Halloween. But these aren't baseless at all, as you can clearly see that the retro elegant look flows from the design of the headlamps to the fuel tank all the way to the back as well as the whole chassis, giving it an old and classy look. And with it being the 21st century, it comes with loads of tech which you normally don't find in most of the motorcycles. Now with the retro look going hand in hand, the front headlamps are fitted with LEDs for better sight of the road, as well as the foot pegs have rubber elements that provide good grip as well as reduce the vibration of the bike. Now with the design like the 90s, having your bowel movements move in sync with the vibrations of a thumper engine is an ideal, which is exactly why the CB350 came with an air-cooled fuel-injected 348cc engine that came fitted with double overhead cams as well as a balanced shaft that made riding this look absolutely effortless. Now with the ongoing emission restrictions, you definitely have the exhaust notes dying out left, right, center. This however gives out a throaty and a loud roar even at low RPM, so you definitely feel the 20 HP as well as the 30 Nm of torque kicking in. Getting on the topic of the feel of the engine and the bike, it's clear that Honda left no stone unturned when it comes to performance, as Honda being one of the best at producing the smoothest clutches, it makes a 5-speed gearbox shift like butter. And with a smooth ride like that, you're bound to cover a distance, as CB350 comes with a mileage of 29 km per litre in the city and 39 km per litre in the highways. Now as perfect as this bike sounds and feels, on a more quirky note, the horn button is actually placed above the indicator button, which is quite unusual, as in most bikes it's normally the other way around. But of course with the curb weight being 181 kgs, you normally don't get this kind of quirky feel, as it absolutely feels perfect. Zooming in on the wheels, we find both the front and the rear are fitted with disc brakes. However, the front is fitted with telescopic suspension to support the 19-inch alloy wheel at the front, whereas the back is fitted with hydraulic twin shocks that support the 18-inch alloys at the back. As the BS6 comes about with engine improvements, it also brings about the opportunity for new tech, as this being one of the most tech-equipped bike in its segment, with a digital display that consists of the fuel indicator, the gear indicator, as well as the range and clock. It also comes equipped with the Bluetooth connectivity, making it keep up with today's standards, as you can go anywhere with this vintage masterpiece while it navigates you everywhere. Now the CB350 comes in at a price of 2.09 lakhs ex-showroom, whereas the CB350 H'ness comes in at a price of 2.54 and the CB350 RS comes in at 2.67 lakhs ex-showroom. Now to conclude this review, we'd go by saying that Honda's attention to detail has been absolutely sublime, as this bike has absolutely everything up to date and perfect, and the CB line is just perfect for everyone. Until next time, peace.